Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am Matt. Hope you're all doing well. Today, we're going to check out the Aegis X by Geek Vape. This is a dual 18650 mod that now has a big, massive 2.4-inch screen. Now, obviously, you're not going to get this big suitcase thing that they sent me. This is obviously just some kind of promotional packaging. So, anyway, let's go ahead and dive into it. I will show you the mod and everything you're going to get in your package. So, inside, you will, of course, get your device. You're going to have this little screen protector right here. You could leave that on or peel it off. You'll get the Cerberus mesh sub-ohm tank. We've looked at this multiple times. This tank has been included in a lot of different Geek Vape kits. A user manual. I got an extra little screen protector here, and then this little envelope that I'm assuming has warranty cards and all that info, maybe some warning cards. Yeah, it looks like it. Promotional card, warning card, and warranty card. And then you get an extra coil for the Cerberus tank, a straight piece of glass, a baggie of spare seals and O-rings, an extra rubber cover here for the USB port. Looks like some extra screws for the mod as well. And then, of course, a micro USB charging and upgrade cable. Okay, so with this tank, we're not really gonna look at it much. This thing's been around for quite a while. Kind of surprised they didn't include the new Zeus sub-ohm tank in this instead. But it's still a nice little sub-ohm tank. Top fill. Let's go ahead and fill it on up. And then let's put the cap on, and we'll put that out of the way. And here is your device. As expected, it's built really, really well. IP67 rated, waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, all that good stuff. On the top here, it looks fairly similar to the original Aegis Legend. But notice, it does angle in more on the top. So that platform is only about 27 millimeters wide, I've found. Same style 510 though. Same metal piece up top here. These 510s are definitely built to last. You got your micro USB right here, okay? And then you plug that back up. Now on this side, obviously you no longer have a screen, but you got your fire button, your two controls, says Aegis, brushed metal. And then as you can see right there, it's kind of an interesting shape. Angles down a little bit. I like the way that looks though. I like that finish. Really nice button, to be expected. On this side here, you got metal, you got that rubberized coating that we've seen on other Aegis mods, and then you got this leather piece right here that is cushioned. And then this is going to come in a bunch of different colors. This is obviously the green one. And then over on this side is where you got your massive, big-ass screen. It says Geek Vape right there. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but the fingerprints don't really show up once the screen is on. There's the bottom there. You have some venting, that brushed finish again. To open that compartment, you pull over like that and up, and that is spring-loaded. Obviously, you got the same kind of seal around here. And with that venting, remember, it's kind of like a breakaway style where, you know, it's still waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, but if the battery was to vent, it would break one of these seals in here and vent out the bottom. So let's go ahead and put our batteries in. Negative up on that side, it's marked right there, and positive up on that side. Then you can just push this guy down, and it clicks into place. Actually clicks into place a little bit easier than the original Aegis Legend does. 5 clicks turns it on. And there's your big old screen. Now you can adjust the brightness on this, fire button and up button, and go all the way up to 100% if you want. Now it's super duper bright. Now on that home screen, you're gonna have your battery bars. It's gonna say M1, you got, you know, M1, M2, M3, M4. Power mode right now, standard, 35 watts. Your resistance right there, your voltage right there, your amp load right there, and then a puff counter right there. As you can see, it dims after about 10 seconds or so. Let's go ahead and screw our tank on. It read the resistance there automatically. 3 clicks. You can see M1 is now highlighted. You can scroll between M1, M2, M3, M4. So you basically have those different profiles you can create. Press the fire button again. See, power is highlighted. You can go to a variable wattage curve, variable power curve, bypass mode, stainless steel TCR, nickel TCR, titanium TCR, and just TCR if you have a different kind of temp control metal you want to use. back to power. Hit the fire button again. Over here in standard, you can do powerful, soft. So that's a preheat right there. And then obviously that'll be different depending on if you're in temperature control mode or not. You can adjust your TCR over there. Let's go back to standard here. Then you can set your resistance right there and reset your puffs right there. Now, when something is highlighted here, if you press the up and down button, that gets us into this menu. So that auto right there just deals with the resistance. Then you got theme right here. And now you can swap between themes. Pretty cool. Then you got color right here. And you can adjust your color. Red, green, blue, orange. Next, version. That'll just tell you your firmware. One thing I haven't been able to figure out is what this ABB is. Something dealing with your batteries. Maybe like automatic balance or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I looked it up and could not figure it out. And then of course you have reset right there. As far as other features, if you press the up and down button when you're on that home screen, that locks it. You can still fire, but these controls don't work. So that's pretty much it. It's a really big screen, kind of similar to the original Geek Vape Aegis Legends board, right? A lot of people did complain because that screen was so small on that thing. Now you have a big, massive screen, and this plastic panel does feel very, very thick and strong. And you guys know the Aegis Legends series is just built really, really well. As far as size comparisons, there it is next to a normal Legend. Well, this is the special edition, but it's the same shape. About the same size as you can see. Very, very close. You know, some of the shapes are a little bit different on it, but it's pretty close to the same type of form factor. This one actually feels a little bit better in the hand because you got these bevels going on, as opposed to this one where you got a little more of an edge there and edge right there. Stuff's a little more rounded and, you know, beveled basically on the X here. So when I use this thing, it's usually a pointer fire. Or you could obviously thumb fire like that. And here's the black one I've been using. All right, guys, that is it for the up close. Let's go ahead, go up top, vape these, and talk about them a little more. All right, here's the Aegis X kit. The airflow on the tank is wide open, 60 watts, reading 0.16. Let's vape it. So I was thumb firing right there. Now we'll pointer fire. Yeah, now as far as the Cerberus tank goes, it's the same old tank. It works really well.